So hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to share three things with all of you. uh, Means three topics. Number one is I'm going to show some blooms in my garden and some random things. Number two is I'm going to sow some coriander seeds in front of you. And number three is I'm going to remove one dead or bad looking celosia plant, and I'm going to plant celosia only in that particular planter and from the seeds of that plant only. So these three things, I think it will be fun to see all the three things in one video. So let's get started without wasting any time. So number one, I am going to show you this one. I actually forgotten the variety name. This is a hibiscus variety. You can see the leaves, they are pointed and sharp, and this is the bloom, very beautiful looking bloom. And here are the dahlias, as you know, and the hollyoaks are blooming from more than 1.5 months. And actually I wanted to show you this bloom particularly, this one. So this is not winter bloom, but rather it is all season bloom. But you can see this hibiscus, it's huge, bigger than a dahlia. You can see my hand over here, and this is the flower. So can you imagine the size? Very beautiful and vibrant looking flower. Here I have the first bloom of gazania. You can see the size of this flower also, just looking very nice. Here is the petunia, and there are also petunias. Here is a dog flower. You can see this is a dwarf variety of dog flower. And after this stalk blooms, this flower will dry off. I will cut this stalk, and it will means act as a ground cover also. So this is a dwarf variety funda, and this is a taller variety. So what I should do is I should remove this thing. I will soon make a video on antirrhinum also. This is the seed pods that are maturing, so we need to prevent this from getting matured, because all the energy of the plant will go on to mature these seedlings only. So here are the alyssum. You can see a sheet of alyssum, you can see. And today only I have decorated that big rose that was over there. And I'm going to share something about this marigold. So you can see the size of each marigold. Can you see? So, and how many birds are there in each plant? But can you see this thing? This one, and from the sides, all the birds that were at the sides were eaten by the squirrels. So I'm very disappointed, because this particular planter was full of birds. I've shown you in one video. So they eat off the base of that particular branch, and the flower is destroyed by them. So it's very disappointing, but what to do with that? I have nothing to do with this. This is the flower of stalk. You can see, very beautiful and vibrant looking. And see the number of stalks coming. Can you see? And here is the alyssum again. So it's very beautiful flowering plant. You should plant it next year. So these are the chrysanthemums and the balsam that I have shown in the yesterday's video. And here I have another vibrant colored stalk, and this is one dog flower, white dog flower. So I always wanted a white dog flower in my area. So you can see this beautiful blooms of mustard. I think. Can you see? So very beautiful looking blooms. And this is how everything is coming in one shot hand. Here is the verbena. You can see this beautiful verbena and the impatiens. So this rose also, it's looking very nice. It's yellow and pinkish at the edges, and it is the fade one. I need to deadhead this one. And so now let's move on to planting something that is coriander. So here you can see beside these allisums, here is some space. So actually there was Asiatic lily and they have all bloomed, and I have removed them from here and I have planted one verbena over here. But this space is looking empty. So to fulfill this space, I'm going to plant coriander over here. So I'm just going to scrape the soil from here. I'm going to remove all the weeds also. So this is a fertile soil. If you are planting in a new soil, so make sure to watch my videos. I have made many videos, and in many videos I've told you how to make the potting soil. That is 1 part of garden soil, half part of sand, and 1 part of any compost that you are having. So here only I'm going to plant the coriander. So it is very soft soil because it is having everything in it. So here is the roots of the verbena. So now what I'm going to do is, as you know, that is a very not a very big space, so I'm not going to plant too many coriander over there, but only a few, only this much will be enough for that particular area. So I'm going to at first take a lid like this, and just I'm going to make a side, do it like this. So what this will do, this will separate the seeds, so that will help in faster germination. So you can plant coriander now also, but it will take a longer period of time because the temperature is very low at this time of the year. So you can see all are separated now. Can you see? To zoom in some. Can you see? All are separated. Just a tight space, not very tight. Do not press it very tightly. Just a gentle doing like that will lead to separating them. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to collect all of them. And now I'm going to plant these over there. So now I'm just going to, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to sprinkle these all over this area. And just I'm going to slightly mix everything with the soil with the help of this thing. So they will come out within at least 2 weeks, and then I will give you the update of this thing. Now it's time to water them. So if you have are having spray bottle, you can use that also. I'm just using this normal mug to water them, and they will come out and from the soil for now, but they will germinate. If they get moisture continuously, they will obviously germinate. And this particular, I'm not adding very much water because this pot is not having very much, means this is a table and it is not having any drainage holes, so I need to take care of that also, and they will germinate over here. So now let's do our last project, that is removing one dead celosia plant. So this is the plant that I was talking about. So you can see this dead blooms. So at first what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut all the blooms from it, because from there only we will collect the seeds. So this plant is totally dried, as you can see, and I have collected many seeds from it. The only thing is you can't see them now. I will show you how to collect the seeds also. So you can see this. I'm collecting them in one place. And this thing I do not need. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just pick all of them up. These all will go in my compost bin. So you can see how much the root system was developed in it. So this will, I'm just going to tuck it in the compost bin. And these are the plants, other plants. I do not need them also. So and I want to grow new plants. So I'm just going to remove all of them, and I will treat them as a weed and just use them from making compost. And after, oh, you can't see anything now. Sorry. So I hope you can see everything now. So here is the sack in which the plants were. So I'm just going to remove all the weeds from it. So I am using this one to just soften the soil. So it is a very good soil. This is old soil, but it is very good soil. And on the timing, I'm going to plant the seeds of celosia, but later I may change my decision, and I may grow some other things, other stuffs also in this particular planter. But for now, I'm going to grow celosia only because they really look vibrant when in the summer, when all the other plants do not go well. So you can see. The soil is very soft and it is also moist because yesterday only I have added water to this planter. I will not add any extra fertilizer to this soil because it is, I can see this is very fertile. When I had planted other stuffs in this particular sack, at the base there was a pile of, as I have shown you to how to grow capsicum in that sack. So the same thing I have done in this pot only. At the base there was lots of vegetables, that is kitchen waste and garden waste. So they are now decomposed and they are now acting as a fertilizer in this particular pot. So I do not need to change anything else in this pot. Just going to making the soil good. So I'm done with this. Although this planter will not go for very long, I think this is the last year of this particular sack, and after that I need to throw this. But the soil I will not throw, obviously, because it is very fertile, and I will maximum what I can do, I can mix some compost with this thing, and I will use this to plant in my other annuals. So, and it can go in other sacks also. So it's upon me what I will do. So now let's do with the celosia. So you can see these are the celosia flowers that I have collected in front of you. So now it's time for me to show you how to collect the seeds of celosia, isn't it? So already you will be able to see the seeds. Can you see this black colored thing? I'm going to give you the close up also, but before that, just what to do, you can see this thing in the base. So I'm just going to disturb everything like this. So it is windy day now. Just I'm going to squeeze everything over here, and then I'm going to show you the seeds. So these are this black colored thing that you are seeing. These are the seeds of celosia. Can you see this black all over this place? This black thing is celosia. So without separating them also I can plant them. I'm showing you how. I've just done this to show you how the seeds actually look like. So at first what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this tool over here, and I'm going to just remove the flowers, and what I'm going to do is just take everything over here, and just I'm going to put all of these in that sack. They're all going in that sack only. So some may get wasted, but celosia produces lots of seeds. I'm going to show you many other also. So you can see all the flowers that were in that stool is now in over here. So what you can do is, you do not need to do very much work to plant these celosia seeds. Just what you can do, I'm telling you that simple way. Means soften the layer of the soil. Take this flower and just do it like this. So celosia, as you have seen, the seeds are very small, so you do not have to mix the soil also. Only adding water will be sufficient for this particular only for this particular seeds, because they grow like crazy, because like weeds. So many I treat them as a weed also. And the plant that you are seeing, the flower, that is also grown by itself. I have not grown it. I have grown it in other planters, but not in this one. So you can see now I will get a lots of seedlings from this particular planter only. And now it's time for me to water everything over here. So you can see this. Just going to use my hand and just a little bit of, in Bengali we say A404. So it is done. So since this soil is already moist, but I'm just going to add a little bit of water just for all the seeds to come together, and it's good to go. So within very few days you will see all the red colored seedlings, along with many weeds will also grow in this. I need to remove all of them separately, but you can see it is very easy to grow celosia and coriander also, and that, what to say, and I've shown you the blooms also. So my 3 target is done. So I hope you liked all the 3 stuff that I did for you today, and I hope you like this video, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks a lot for watching.